Hello. Today we are going to talk about the kind of jobs people do and the work that they do. Let's take a look at a few pictures now. Do you know who these people are? This here is a doctor and this is a nurse. They work in a hospital looking after sick people. This is a bus driver. He drives a bus between Kandy and Colombo every day. And who is this? She's a hairdresser. She cuts and styles people's hair. Here's a picture of a housewife. She doesn't go to work. She stays at home to look after her children. What kind of job do you think you would like the most? Here are some people talking about what they want to do when they grow up. Geeta wants to be an air hostess. She thinks it would be very interesting because she would get to meet all kinds of different people. And she also gets to visit lots of countries. Piyal here wants to be a software engineer and work with computers. He knows that the work will be somewhat difficult, but it would be quite interesting. He also thinks it would get him a good salary. Now let's look at how to use the words someone and anyone. The man in this photograph, he looks like someone I know. Could he be my uncle? Or maybe he's my neighbor. I can see something in the sky over there. What is it? It could be a bird, it could be a plane, it could be a kite. I don't know what it is. I know my books are here somewhere. Are they on my desk? Could they be in my bag? But I don't know where my books are. Remember that we use someone when we are not sure what something is. In this case, we don't know this man in this photograph, so we say, he looks like someone I know. We use something when you don't know what something is. I see something in the sky, but I don't know what it is, so I say something. Somewhere, meaning you don't know where something is. Where are my books? They are somewhere. Now take a look at these words on the screen right now. On the left you get some, someone, something, and somewhere. On your right you get any, anyone, anything, and anywhere. Remember that we usually use the some words, that is the words on your left, to make statements. As like we did before, I can see something, I know my books are somewhere, statements. Now the words on the right, we use those when we are asking questions or making a negative statement. I can see something. I can't see anything. You could also say, can you see anything? There you get the negative form and the question form. Now let's look at how to use verbs with prepositions. You apply for a job. You can listen to music. Look after a baby. Here you can't say, I listen music, because that is incorrect. Listen may be a verb, but it has to be accompanied by the word to. So you say, I listen to music. I wait for a bus. I look at a poster. I work for a company. These are all verbs that have to be accompanied with a preposition. Now let's move on to the word do. Do can be used in 3 different ways. When you say, what do you do? It means what sort of work do you do? What is your job? For example, you could say, I am a businessman, or I'm a student. When you say, what are you doing? That means something different. It means what you're doing now, or what you're doing these days. For example, you could say, I'm listening to music, or I'm learning English. The third one is when you say, how do you do? How do you do is like a greeting. It's like saying hello when you meet someone. You say, hello, how do you do?
Now let's consider a few words, a couple of words. Entrance. What does that mean, entrance? Well, obviously, entrance means a place such as a doorway through which we are able to come in to a premises, to a house or even a garden. That area or space which can be opened, allowing people to pass, is also known as the entrance. It could be a gate, it could be a doorway, but they're both entrances. So that's an entrance. Also, sometimes when a person, usually a leader or a prominent person, maybe even a king or a queen, comes into a building or to a hall, we might refer to that person's entrance. That is, the point at which he or she comes in. The moment when they walk in the doorway is also referred to as the entrance, his entrance or her entrance. And the same applies on stage. When an actor or actress comes in to perform and speak lines to the audience as part of the play, you could say that the actor came in on his entrance. At the point or at that moment when he should have come in, he came in and proceeded to be part of the action on the stage. That is the actor's entrance. So different meanings that we are getting now for that one word, entrance. Here's another word that you might want to refer in your dictionary and get to know better and also start using. Inquiry, spelt with an E, not an I. Inquiry. What is the meaning of that word? Inquiry. Well, it is very close to the meaning of inquiry, but an inquiry has a slightly different meaning. Try and find out what that meaning is. It can be exciting and very useful. Inquiry. Well, I'll leave it at that and trust you'll enjoy that experience. Bye for now.